Okay, thought I'd do an update. I know it's been ages. Not that I haven't been doing anything, just, I don't know. I don't feel my life is that interesting to video blog it all the time. But I'm getting the impression a lot of people could get some help from the stumbling and the hard lessons I've learned. So, long story short, still using the Kratom. Okay, so what you see here, it looks like a mess. What I use is I reuse, I'll make a cup of herbal tea, right? Because I do the gung fu tea throughout the day. But to sleep proper and not be up 15 times a night, I switch to herbal tea in the evening. The wife has as well. So I reuse them after to flavor the Kratom. So I keep a jug here. I found myself a nice 1.5 liter jug. I keep it here. I either add the citric acid or the lemon or lime juice like I have in previous videos. I keep a mug here all the time, so I just had myself a little glass, which made me think I should share. Now, when I, but same story as before, when I get down, I'll add some more water. I actually have some leftover Kratom in here, as you can well see. I'll actually get another second extraction out of the old stuff as well. All right, well, there you go. The other little tip that I don't think I've ever mentioned is keep your Kratom dry and free from oxygen as best as you can. But also get it in a big enough quantity that you're going to have enough. And I use 2 teaspoons, sometimes twice a day. So I mean that tends to add up. Again, I don't consume all of the plant material, so I use a little bit more than most. But yeah, so I switch. I never use the same strain. If I can help it. As you can see, I switch amongst them. There's some reds, some yellows, some whites, greens, lots of greens. I mainly use greens myself because now that I've changed my life. Hold on, let's switch this around here. Yee. So I'll make myself a nice cup of tea. So drink lots of water because the Kratom's going to dehydrate you, but that's a big part. As I said, got myself to healing, and yeah, sorry I made this stretch on a little long. But got myself to healing, so I don't actually use as much. Yeah. Yeah, so, sorry, I was trying to see if I could flip the camera around, but I guess not after you've already started it. Darn. But yeah, what I was getting at is I use mostly greens because now that I've got myself healed between eliminating foods that cause me to flare, doing the whole tea and Kratom and water protocol, as I was saying, I think it helps clear out all the toxins and the jazz for auto-inflammatory, autoimmune. I think just even staying properly hydrated helps reduce your cortisol levels, but don't quote me on that. I may be misremembering reading a particular study. But long story short, I'm battling, obviously, still with chronic pain. Not as much as I used to. Still battling with chronic fatigue. Again, not as bad as I used to. But definitely found that it is absolutely important for me to continue use the Kratom, because without it, pain gets worse and the chronic fatigue becomes much more of a hindrance. And if I use the Kratom, like I said, sometimes twice a day, when you're actually doing something, you forget, right? So when you first start out healing with the Kratom, you're just trying to get by, right? Trying to take the edge off the pain. And now I'm finding myself that I'm wondering, well, why were you dragging your butt? And then I remember, we haven't had any Kratom today. So, like I said in other videos, I've never increased the amount that I've used after I figured out what was good for me. All I do is switch amongst different strains. And, yeah, it works for me and continues to work for me. And I thought I'd share that because it hasn't stopped working for me. And a couple little tidbits, but hoping to get get the gumption and honestly get over myself and start doing more daily blogging, because I know a lot of people are suffering. I hear it every day. I mean, I went out yesterday to do some errands, and literally every place I went to, there were people that were just suffering. Either talking about it or you can just tell. You know what I mean? But neither here nor there. Have a great day.